Before cell phones were in the pocket of every American, payphones were the only way to make a call when you were out of the house. You could find payphones on street corners, in public places, and within buildings. They were easy to recognize, especially if they had their own booth, and the distinctive sound of coins dropping into the slot could be heard. With the widespread popularity of cell phones, payphones and phone booths became less and less common, and today they are nearly impossible to find. Cigarette vending machines were once ubiquitous in bars, restaurants, and public places. They offered a convenient way to purchase a pack of cigarettes without having to go to a store. These machines were usually operated with either coins or tokens. However, with the increased awareness of the health risks associated with smoking, cigarette vending machines were banned in many places, and the remaining machines were slowly phased out because they were in less and less demand. TV Guide was a weekly publication that provided a comprehensive list of all the TV shows that were airing that week. It was an essential tool for anyone who wanted to keep up with their favorite shows. The TV Guide was typically delivered to your home or could be purchased at a newsstand. However, with the rise of cable and satellite TV, the number of channels increased dramatically, and it became impossible to fit all the listings in a printed guide. As a result, the TV Guide transitioned to digital platforms, and the printed version became obsolete. Jukeboxes were a staple of American diners, bars, and dance halls. They were a source of entertainment, and people could choose their favorite songs to play. Jukeboxes were typically large and colorful, with bright lights and a variety of music options. But with the rise of digital music and streaming services, jukeboxes became less popular, and today it's pretty rare to find one. Newspaper vending machines were once a common sight on street corners and in many public places. They were a convenient way to get your newspaper if you didn't already have one delivered to your door. These machines were stocked up in the morning with the news of the day, and if you waited too late, they might have all been gone. Newspapers and the industry in general have taken a big hit with the emergence of the internet, with many publications moving toward digital subscriptions. Newspaper vending machines have become much less common, and so today they are difficult to find, and often completely abandoned. Phone books were thick directories that contained the names and phone numbers of people and businesses in a particular area. They were a staple of every household and were typically delivered to your home. Phone books were organized by white pages, which were for residential, and yellow pages, which were for commercial, and they were a valuable resource for finding a phone number. These directories have now been replaced by internet search engines, and the printed version has become a thing of the past. The $2 bill was a unique currency note that was once part of regular circulation. It featured Thomas Jefferson on the front and the signing of the Declaration of Independence on the back. $2 bills were typically used as change and were considered rare because they were not often seen. These were fun bills to receive in a birthday card, and kids would often collect them. But the demand for physical cash has decreased dramatically, and the production of the $2 bills decreased, making them even more of a collector's item. Vending machines were a convenient way to purchase snacks and drinks on the go. They could be found in a variety of locations, including schools, hospitals, and other public places. Vending machines were typically operated with coins, and later bills, and they offered a variety of things to choose from, including candy, chips, and beverages. Today, there are fast food restaurants everywhere you turn, so vending machines are seen as a last resort. They are now found in fewer locations, but still remain in areas where people need a quick snack, like airports and train stations. Typewriters were once the primary tool for producing written documents. They were found in just about every office, and were also used for personal correspondence, so many people had them at home too. Typewriters were operated by pressing keys, which caused a mechanical arm to strike a ribbon and leave an impression on paper. They were reliable and durable, but had limitations in terms of formatting and correcting mistakes. So computers and word processing software made typewriters unnecessary, and today they are typically only used by enthusiasts. Film was once the primary medium for capturing images and recording events. It was used in cameras and movie projectors and was the primary source of entertainment in movie theaters. Film was reliable and produced high-quality images, but had limitations in terms of recording time and editing. With the introduction of digital cameras and editing software, film became less common, and today it is typically used only by die-hard photographers who love the look and process of developing film. Fax machines were once the fastest way to send and receive documents over long distances. They were another feature of just about every office. Fax machines used a telephone line to transmit documents between two machines, but they had limitations in terms of resolution and image quality. With email and digital document sharing, fax machines have become much less common, so the ones that are still around are collecting more and more dust. The Rolodex was once an essential organizational tool for desks across the country. It was used to keep track of names, phone numbers, and addresses for business and personal contacts. The Rolodex consisted of a series of cards that were organized alphabetically and could be flipped through easily. But once again, computers and now cell phones have pretty much made the Rolodex completely obsolete. Carbon paper was once a necessary tool for making copies of documents, and credit card imprinters were used to make a physical imprint of a credit card for payment. Carbon paper was placed between two sheets of paper, and then pressure was applied to create a copy of the original. This made paying with a credit card much more time-consuming, so the introduction of a digital payment system was welcomed, making the manual credit card imprinters disappear. All of these objects were once part of our daily lives, but they have seemed to disappear completely. Which of these objects do you miss the most? Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and maybe even consider supporting the channel over on Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, consider watching this playlist, and then visit the channel to search the Recollection Road Library. As always, thank you so much for watching.